Um, to me, new wave of British heavy metal is kind of like, in the continuum of music, it's kind of like a transitory period between, 70s hard rock, like Zeppelin and a bunch of other heavy bands, and like a punk, the punk thing that was going on, and it had the heavy riffing of the 70s, but also had like the attitude and ferocity of like a lot of hardcore punk bands. So it's a nice amalgam of the two, and that's what I feel like it is to me. It can have the melodic parts, of metal and heavy metal and rock, but also just the I guess it appeals to us because a lot of the kind of bands we listen to, they've always been, looked over and forgotten, and I think it's our duty as music listeners to unearth them and, discover a lot of new bands which ordinarily would never have even been listened to.
The Harbinger, there was more of the new wave of British heavy metal thing going on that I wanted to explore. Because, in this town there's not really any scene, to pander to. It's pretty much just, do whatever's inside your head. You can take your introversion and just put it out there. And, we don't have any secondary gains, like money, or fame, or popularity. So, that's why I started Harb.
Given the circumstances in which they recorded that album and the myriad of problems that they went through to try to get it done, every time I would see one of those guys, I'd have another story to tell me about, so-and-so got drunk and fell into the mixing board, or, we got to record this again, we got to record that again because the file got deleted, or one of the guitars is out of tune. It was like, 2.5, 3 years in the making, I think?
Something like that.
Yeah. So no, I didn't think it'd ever get put out.
Well, we originally set to record with Kevin Kitchell since he offered to do it. We had a good time laying down the tracks, even though it was kind of an off period for us. But we eventually recorded some of the drum tracks, and then they eventually got erased because Kevin's computer crashed, and it was quite unfortunate.
I think it turned out pretty good, but it took like 3 years to record.
3 years, really?
Yeah. First of all, I was charging them like half of what I normally charge a band, and then it became evident that they were not going to be able to pay, and then and so I decided, well, actually, it all kind of coincided with one day they came over to record, and I was so blacked out drunk that I don't remember any of it happening, and I decided after that I wouldn't charge it, and it still took another year to finish.
Yeah, I don't have an idea. I live off the grid. This really is my ID. I mean, if you want to get technical about it, I could play you a...
It's a non-person.
Yeah.
A non-person?
Yeah,
I mean, I could totally 23 skidoo you a bass solo right now, and that would be my identification.
I would recognize you.
But, yeah, but this is David, our lead guitarist.
Well, we know David. David, what do you have to say about Harbinger? What do you think of the band as they are now at this point?
I think the band reinvented the wheel.
What do you think about IDs?
Thank you.
So, Doc, seems you got in all right, huh?
Yeah, the guy had an attitude about it.
When you aim this low, you're never really let down. And on top of that, there's a sense of pride, because you did things yourself, write the songs, make the connections, and a lot of it is also like the network of people that will help you and you help them, and a lot of the other bands that we're friends with also do things themselves, and we know a lot of artists and recording people, and we're a lot better off that way because it's not like a business relationship. It's more like a friend kind of thing.
I think that Harbinger, I think that Bruce Dickinson Iron Maiden is sweet, and Krusty doesn't think so.
Why don't you think Bruce Dickinson Iron Maiden is good?
It's not.
Why not?
Because Paul Di'Anno Iron Maiden is better.
Oh, excellent. What do you think, Kevin?
Oh, I like Seventh Son of a Seventh Son myself.
I love Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. In fact, that was the first Iron Maiden album I ever heard when I was young.
I think that was produced by Ross Robinson, right?
I don't know. I think Martin Birch, maybe, right?
I think actually you're right.
Okay. What do you think about Martin Birch, Trusty Matt?
I don't think about him.
You're still a fucking asshole!
You're never getting an autograph!